artificial general intelligence, which could, if we describe it as something that can compete with human intelligence. And some companies are trying to develop that. Many in AI doubt whether or not it will be possible or how far we are from it. But if AGI is ever developed, what do you think the organizational and governmental impacts of it and societal impacts of it will be?
I'm not sure. It's an incredibly difficult question to say, but I think I would pull down the question back, the question to a very concrete level. That is, there will always be humans and there will be sort of AI systems. And I think it's, at least for a long time ahead, what we have to tackle is the combination. How is humans and human decision making is going to be sort of interacting with this sort of AI systems and the things that AI systems can assist with in human decision making. So I think coming down to understanding that in detail, I think that's the most important thing here, because then we can probably also steer it in a direction, or it will be at least easier to steer it in a certain direction. That is how we as humans are going to interact in the future with AI systems. But becoming much more aware of we can boil it down to decision making. How is human decision making going to be affected by the increased use of AI, and vice versa? How can we as humans sort of steer the sort of AI system and the things coming out of these AI systems in a better way? Because I think now today it's very much sort of still on, I would say, on the, if we talk about AI as for automation and AI for augmentation, I think, and then seeing AI as assisting humans with augmentation, I think we are not so far into that. I mean, in certain areas, of course, but I think we're, in a broad sense, organizations are still in the automation phase. So I think that's when we start stepping into the augmentation phase and taking bigger step into that. I think then it's just a matter of being aware of what it is that is happening in this sort of AI, where AI is becoming the assisting humans.
It is a psychological, perhaps a sociological question to ask, but how important do you think is it for us to exactly know what is going on? From, and I mean that from a general public sentiment, and also because even we as developers of AI don't exactly know what, for example, a deep learning algorithm exactly is doing.
No.
So do you think that having a deep understanding of it is to such degree important that we have to try to even develop models that are more transparent?
Today, I think maybe it's a difference. I mean, as a sort of general, normal sort of citizen, maybe we this explainability and the transparency, etc. Maybe it's not that important in all cases. But I mean, if you're a medical doctor and you're gonna use AI for taking sort of important decisions about patients, then I probably would say that maybe then, if I were a medical doctor, I would probably want to know what this machine learning algorithm is actually doing and how it's, I mean, not in all detail maybe, but at least a little bit more than if I'm using, as a consumer, using some kind of chatbot function, then I'm not that interested in understanding how it works and what it's doing. maybe how understanding how the information is generated and taken care of, but not in detail how it works.
I think we come to the conclusion that different levels of pedagogical aspects have to be taken in different professions for learning of people. And